Good afternoon. Welcome to Welland FloatFest. All right, we are live and we are on. I'm your host for today, Kevin Jack. We can look right in there. With me is Philip. Philip, what's your last name?
Philip Robertson, Guinness World Records Adjudicator.
And we are here today because we are attempting to break a Guinness World Record. What is that record?
It's the record for the longest line of water inflatables.
So what does that mean? There's always particulars when it comes to Guinness. You can't just drop a bunch of people in the old rec canal and say it's a Guinness World Record. So what exactly are we trying to achieve?
Exactly. So with every Guinness World Records title, we need to see good guidelines that make sure that the category has been properly measured. In this case, we need to be able to measure it repeatedly. We're going to start with 100 meters as the benchmark number of inflatables, or distance of inflatables we need to see lined up today. They cannot be tethered, meaning they have to be held by hand only, connecting each other. It has to be one long single file line. We can't see two abreast. They can't be tethered to anything at the beginning. It's not really measured by number of people either, but that's going to help with the keeping it low in the water and quite slow. The lighter the craft, it's going to move around more, so we want to be able to see it all lined up together. We're measuring this at some point around 3 o'clock today.
We're going to start, I guess, linking some of the tubes at around 2 o'clock. And how exactly do you gauge whether or not all of them are touching at the same time? You just do your best bet? Are there multi-cameras involved?
That's a great question, Kevin. So what we're going to try and do is I'm going to be floating in a boat alongside the line. We will inspect each inflatable to make sure that they're touching. Once they are, we'll have a steward on the bank measuring a group of inflatables together. They'll be given the authority and the ability to measure those people, and I will continue to the next series of inflatables. Once we're in a full line, we've got enough people that are going to measure more than 100 meters. We will instruct the surveyor on the bridge to begin his measurement with his measuring devices, and at that point, if the steward sees an inflatable separate, that part of the line will be broken off and we won't include them in the record. Is
this a brand new world record, or is there already a record standing?
This is a brand new Guinness World Records title, so we need to make sure that there's a benchmark to be established. It can't be 2 meters, because that really isn't a record. It's not long enough to be substantial. We're all about superlatives. To be officially amazing, it needs to be officially amazing, so 100 meters is that start. I suspect with 1,500 people here today, you've got a really good chance of going well over 1,000 meters.
Yeah, I would think so, and just so you know, over here in Canada, that's 1 kilometer. Hey, I think you work with kilometers over there, do you? You guys still miles?
We have a variety of measurement principles, and this one we're going to measure with meters first, and then feet and inches as well, just so we've got both imperial and metric as well.
So it really has nothing to do with the number of participants, it's just the length of the total line, so the bigger the inflatable, the better.
Absolutely. We've got some enormous inflatables here that are bigger than the pontoons people are standing on to launch from, so you've got a really good chance with those enormous inflatables too.
Obviously, people can tell from your accent that you are from England, and you've flown here specific to oversee this? Do you adjudicate it? What exactly is your official position and duty down here at the Welland Recreational Canal?
Sure. Minor points of clarification. I was born in Scotland, grew up in England, but I've been in the US 17 years at the New York office in New York, and I flew up last night. I'll be flying back tomorrow morning, hopefully without the certificate, so I can present it this afternoon if they're successful.
And it's that quick. They turn it around that fast. Once you determine that, in fact, we did surpass 100 meters, then you drop the certificate right there and present it later today?
Yep. As a Guinness World Records official adjudicator, my role and responsibility is to make sure that the measurement is taking place accurately, that all information is collected appropriately, including photographic evidence, and then we can present a Guinness World Records certificate and declare Welland officially amazing.
First time to Welland for you, I imagine?
Yes, it is, and that's one of the other beauties of the role too. I don't necessarily get to choose where I go, so I get to discover great places I wouldn't know about, and I'm thrilled to be here. It's a beautiful day, nice and sunny. The water looks beautiful, very tempting, even if I'm wearing a suit.
Yeah, you are the most overdressed person here by far. We are going to try and do our best to give you some close-up shots of some of the participants, some of the floaters. I want to say bathers, but I guess technically today they are floaters. And for the participants, do they get a little certificate that they can print off at home to say they were a part of it? Is there any keepsake that they can take away from this today?
Not today, but what we do, I believe the organisers are actually having a registration section, so once you've filled out your details, not only can you find any lost items, but you can also then apply for a Guinness World Records certificate on the website if the record is successful today.
And what was your last world record that you oversaw?
I saw a phenomenal record last week, which was the fastest drone. It was a drone that was approximately as big as an iPad. And the drone travelled to 165 miles an hour. It was just remarkable. What a feat.
And what did they figure that? Were they just radar gun type thing? Did they? And your job was just to verify the whole thing. What about? Could it be wind aided? Did that come? Did that come?
Those are great questions, and we eliminated both of those by having a 100-meter run over a course in both directions, so the wind aiding would have been eliminated. We actually had a Lockheed Martin speed measurement expert who works in the field of ballistic missile speed measurement, so he was there to help oversee the use of the GPS device on the actual drone to measure its speed, and we took the average of both runs to calculate 165, but the fastest run was well over 170. But we had to take into account that wind factor. So we got 165 miles an hour as the new Guinness World Records title.
And as this is a new category, drones are fairly new. Had anybody previously set a record, or is this the new benchmark?
That was a brand new category as well, and they did phenomenally well. In fact, I believe there are additional applications for that category, so we may be seeing that increase in the future.
Very cool. Philip, thanks so much for coming to Welland to oversee this world record attempt. Officially about 2 o'clock, they're going to start, I guess, linking up. And as you mentioned, kind of walked us through the process from then. And by hopefully 3 o'clock this afternoon, we'll know whether or not we have set a new world record. 100 meters, you're saying we might be able to get 1,000. So, Philip, thanks so much. Thank you to Guinness World Records for coming down here to make this whole thing official. And I'll let you go because there are a lot of people that want to speak to you. And of course, you are the most important person come 2:30. You're the guy. We got to hold your hand and make sure that everything is looked after and tailored just for Philip. So thanks so much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
We are live here from Welland FloatFest. My name is Kevin Jack. You're being brought this by WeStream, live streaming right across Niagara. And we're going to do as good a job as we can to try and get you closer to the water, but there's some logistical reasons why that's proving to be a little more difficult than we had anticipated. So right now, kind of a broadcast location up on the western bank here. We're under a beautiful tent. Lots of volunteers today and thousands of people, Wellanders, Niagarans, down here at the Recreational Canal to be a part of this very historic event, second annual Welland FloatFest. And you know, if you were one of the people last year that said, maybe it's not coming back, well, it did come back, and it came back bigger than ever. This is just superb down here. It's a fantastic day. They couldn't have ordered it up any better. Probably the nicest day so far of 2017, and what a perfect day to be out floating. So I'll do what I can to try and get you closer shots of some of the floaters here, but already, I don't know if you can see behind me, we're kind of up at the north end, right near the Lincoln Bridge. Lincoln Bridge is just right over there, and down to the Lincoln docks, the launch area, just jammed all morning, all afternoon. And there are literally thousands and thousands of people down here, lots of vendors. The bands are playing on stage. And again, we're going to do what we can to try and give you a pretty good cross-section of some of the events today. If you want to check us out, we are WeStream, spelt with 2 E's, and we and stream. And if you have any live streaming needs, we're your guys. If you wonder what we do, I'll let you know that we live stream and offer our services for a number of city councils. We do Waynfleet, Niagara Falls, the Niagara Peninsula Conservation Authority, and the City of Thorold on a regular basis. And we also do a lot of provincial sports bodies and their championships. If you have a son or daughter that participates in the OVA, Ontario Volleyball, we're in Kitchener, Waterloo, 7, 8, 9 weekends out of the year doing provincial and national championships. We do a national championship for SPN, Slow Pitch National. We do all of the provincial championships for Gymnastics Ontario. And then sometimes we volunteer our time to help support community events like this. I'm friends with Mike Perrin, and Mike Perrin has been bugging me since last year. KJ, you got to get involved. You have to be involved with FloatFest. We have to stream this thing. And then once they pair it up, look at the size of that inflatable right there. These are floating islands. And see, guys like this are making the world record that much more attainable because, as Philip was telling us, the world record is, in fact, length, not number of participants. So we see a lot of these floating islands out there, and everybody just absolutely in the true spirit of the event. We'll switch to one of the other cameras now and just kind of enjoy some of the people floating around. I'll try and do what I can again to see if we can get you some close-up shots. All right? I'm Kevin Jack. We're down here at Welland FloatFest, and still lots of opportunity for you to be down here at FloatFest as well.
Jessica Wilson is up next. Stick around.
Hey everybody, watching the live stream, it's Kevin Jack here, and we are right in the thick of it. You might hear, I don't know who that is on stage right now, but she's terrific. We got bands playing all day. And just a second, what I'm going to try and do here is give you a bit of a selfie stick drive through Main Street, vendors, etc., etc. My apologies if the camera cuts out, if we get a little too far for the wireless microphone, but let's see how this goes. Hey everybody, there we go. It's Kevin Jack, so here you go. Take a look around here. You see on the stage behind me. That's a high note. That's a high note, ladies and gentlemen. I'm walking backwards. It's not always the best way to do things. And you see there are people all over the place. People all over the place today enjoying Welland FloatFest, including, there she is right there, see? You know, give ourselves a nice little personal close-up. Hey, everybody's really good, huh? Hi. Yeah, it's a live stream. You can say hi. Pardon me? For Welland FloatFest. We're on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. All right, hi. There we go. What's your name? Jessica. What's your last name? Jessica. Jessica Wilson. Jessica Wilson there, the angelic voice. Thank you so much, Jessica. Good job. And it's a conversation between myself and Jessica that nobody else can hear except the people watching at home. So we'll just here, see what's going on. Hi, everybody. Hey, we're live streaming here. On your phone, did you come in from and last year?
It's okay.
And obviously having a blast.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Perfect.
There right now.
Weather, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy FloatFest. Say hi. Bye, everybody. Bye. Take a look around some vendors here. And again, I apologize if the camera's not clear or if the microphone's coming up, but I think we're doing okay. So, you know, one of the vendors down in FloatFest land. Live stream right now, so let's do this after how we... Whoa! It's Iron Man? You're pretty cool, Iron Man. You can look right in the camera there if you want. Say hi to everybody.
Say hi. You're on.
Yeah, believe it or not, we're live streaming right now, so it's on the Welland FloatFest page. Thanks so much. People don't necessarily know what I'm around with a selfie stick and a microphone, talking to myself, trying to give people an idea of what's happening. Say hi to everybody. Yeah. Some more people coming down. Never know. So people kind of catch up to what we're doing. Again, I hope this is going okay. I don't have, well, if things are going bad, bit of an experiment here. Self CA. You guys have been worse places. Thanks very much, guys. And we'll kind of keep around here behind me. And everyone, what's going on? I'm the weirdest guy walking around with a selfie stick and a microphone. But I get the indication that it's working. You know what? People people are warming up to it. At first, I wasn't sure whether or not people would be used to the fact that there's a live stream going on and what a guy's doing with a microphone. And not sure if I was out of microphone range there, so I apologize if I was, but we're kind of making our way back towards home base. I promised that I would try and do my best to get down like water side, and again, logistic reasons, it's a little difficult to get down there, but I'm going to do my best and see if we can interview some of these bathers, okay? I guess floaters would be the more appropriate term. So anyway, did that work? Did you see people? Not quite sure. Let me see here. Anyway, just switch back to one of the other cameras, okay? You know what? I prefer that you guys are here. Hold on, Hey, yeah, so we're live here. As you can see, we're just beside the old canal, and gonna do my best. Okay, gonna do my best to try and walk down there and see if we can talk to some of the floaters, some of the participants. And looking at the clock, 2 o'clock, so they should have begun to link up. Going for a world record attempt, and between 2 and 3 is when they start linking. And we had Philip on from the Guinness Book of World Records, and he was saying that to be an official record, they cannot be tethered, you can't tie, but you can hold on to each other, and all the inflatables need to be touching each other. And this is a brand new category, so we'll be the first people to set a record in this new category of the longest chain of inflatables. So it's all about the inflatables. We'll see if we can get down near the water. Okay, so bear with us here if things get a little hiccupy, but we're going to do our best. Okay, our first attempt there. Here, so you can see me. Our first attempt there, not so successful. As soon as we get down the ridge here, so I'm going to see how close to the water we can get, and see if we can't bring you with us. Okay, so just bear with me for a minute. Okay, we're just going to have a little bit of fun here. Testing out our range, and it's somewhat limited, but here we go. There I am. You got me on a selfie stick, and we'll go down and see if we can't talk to some of these people, some of the floaters. Oh, there's some participants. Howdy, sir. You got your hair done for the event today, I see, eh? Yeah, absolutely. You got nowhere to sleep tonight, because look at your inflatable here. You brought down your bed. You bring a pillow?
I forgot the pillow. No pillow today.
This is the live stream here on the Welland FloatFest FloatFest Facebook page, and you can say hi to everybody.
Right on. Hey.
The event, you love FloatFest? It's awesome.
Yeah, we already floated down once, and we're just coming back to take our second round at it.
So the deal is the current will take you from, I guess, the Trestle Bridge there up to the Lincoln Bridge, and you pop out and do it all over again?
Well, it seems like the wind brought us down that way, and we walked back, and we'll be paddling back this way, though.
All right. Enjoy. Get in there. Yeah, cool off in the water there. So there you go. See, we're getting right down here by the water side. And here, we'll see if we can you see some of the people here behind me? Some of the floaters. A lot of the action is a little further, I guess, downstream, upstream. Is there a current? Is there a stream? I'm assuming everything flows towards Lake Ontario from here. But the water itself, I mean, I just want to dive right in this thing. It's so warm out today. It's just a gorgeous day now. And I'm the sucker that's stuck to the shores, eh? But there's some other people as well. So anyway, we'll do our best to try and talk to some of the people as they go by. My name is Kevin Jack. I'm here from WeStream. And we're volunteering our streaming services. You can look us up online. Let's see. Can I get the company logo in there on the T-shirt? You see that? WeStream. 2 E's in We and Stream. It's KJ, Kevin Jack, kind of hosting this thing. And this selfie stick thing's a little tiring. My hand's getting sore. So we'll put it down for a bit. Doesn't say much about me. We'll put it down for a bit. And just kind of send you back to a live look here on some of the floaters. Some of the floaters on the canal. All right, here we go.
Are you live right now?
Hey, you want to do an interview? Yeah, we're live right now. You can say hi to people if you want.
Hi, everybody. Hopefully you guys having a wonderful day. It's beautiful out here. Hopefully we can break the Guinness World Record today.
Are you looking forward to that? Like, is that what brought you down, the Guinness World Record? I think it's pretty cool little idea, huh?
Yeah, but all the work that goes into it, all the work, all the volunteers, Leanna, and all the coordinators did a wonderful job.
Awesome. Want to give a shout out? What's your name? Where are you from?
Justin Marr. I'm from Welland.
Cool. Go Welland. It's all well and good, brother. All right, there you go. Wondering how we could be live. We're live just like that, right? There you go. If anybody wants to stop by the booth, we'll get you on. camera set up right down there. We'll just go down there. Which guy am I? Right there. Hey, everybody. We're back. We're shoreside, I guess, or canal side. And look who strolled in. We've got MP Vance Badaway.
Hey, how we doing?
Very well. Yourself?
I'm doing great. How can't you be? Beautiful day. Look at the people on the water.
We were just saying, is this the single biggest gathering of Wellanders annually?
Well, I'd say the Rose Festival is probably one of the biggest, but this is up there. There's no question with all the people, not just on the water, but if you look around all along the waterfront here, it really goes to show you that Welland is a waterfront community, and we have some work to do. You know, if we can get people like this here on one day, we can actually get people here every weekend, right on this waterfront. You know, we're talking about a beach. We're talking about all different ancillary services that can actually enhance this whole area, like a beach, like a water park, and things of that nature. Welland has it. Now it's just a matter of getting it done, and we can have events like this and people down here on the waterfront every weekend. Yeah,
I couldn't agree more. When I started hearing about the idea of putting a beach down here, I've never heard more of a slam dunk in my life. I was like, why didn't we think of this 10 years ago? Like, it's absolutely a perfect fit, and testament to that are the thousands and thousands of people that are down here. You've had a chance to check out some of the vendors, the music on stage, people pulling you. Are they letting you enjoy your day?
It's great. You know, it's community, and that's what it's all about. You know, when you have a waterway like this, and the size of the waterway, you can actually have something for everybody. You know, whether it's canoeing, whether it's kayaking, whether it's just leisure, a beach. You know, the activities are just endless, and it brings out community. It brings out everybody. Come on out, enjoy it, be with each other, be with your family, your neighbors, your friends. And that's what it's all about. It's all about community.
Vance Badaway, I'll let you go and enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the crowds. I'm going to stick around here, see who's walking by next. And no, I wish I could, but the equipment's all on dry land. And I would love to get out there with a selfie stick or something, but I think I'm going to be dry myself. Might have to dip my toes in there because it just, man, it is, you know what, it's not too hot. It's just a gorgeous day, and the water's just calling, isn't it? It's beckoning from right there. So maybe you'll go in.
I'm planning on it, actually.
All right, Vance, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
All right. Fun on Niagara South Coast.
Yes, absolutely. There you go, Vance Badaway, and just look behind me here. I mean, see what you see. We've got, are there thousands of people right now? And I think just in the distance, it's going to be hard to tell on the camera, but in the distance down towards the rail bridge, it looks like people are starting to link up for the world record attempt. Oh, look, some of my family members have shown up as well. Fantastic, fantastico. There's my wife, her aunt, terrific. Pleasant little surprise. And people just floating by. One good thing about FloatFest is you get to do it at your own speed. You know what I mean? And for a lot of people, that speed, whatever way the wind is blowing you, however fast the current is taking you. Anyway, let you just enjoy the views for a little bit, and I'm just going to go back up to the command center, if you will. All right? Oh, I don't know if that's really working here, is it? That stopped at some point. My apologies. Obviously, the video cut out there at some point, so I apologize for that. spot. You don't have to stand by it, but just. Oh, okay. Hi, everybody. This is the live stream. Forgetting sometimes that we're absolutely live. Here, I'll let you see where we're at. There we go. Hey, it's Kevin Jack, your host here for the live stream of Welland FloatFest. Company name is We Stream, volunteering our time here and our efforts for this great community event. Welland FloatFest, second annual, and judging by the overwhelming success of today's event, I can only imagine there'll be a third annual and a fourth annual and a fifth annual. Of course, weather helping out like that with that. But hey, on the calendar, last weekend in July, you know, you can kind of dial up and expect this weather every year. So we're just going to walk around here, interview some of the people, interview some of the some of the vendors. Okay, so okay, there's Aunt Sue. See ya. All right, we're gonna walk around. We'll interject here, talk to some people, see what's going on. We got lots of vendors. Just kind of strolling around vendor alley here in Fest.
after that, hopefully a successful presentation.
Now, is there anyone out here that is signed up for the world record event? Anybody? So everybody is down there already, so we don't need to talk about it if everybody's already down there, right?
Sure.
All right, cool.
We have a lot of great sponsors, by the way. They put up a lot of money. They worked with the committee, and speaking of the committee, volunteers to having this stage, to booking the band, to paying Steve and I $1.5 million to show up. Great people in the city of Welland. M&M Meats, Faith Food Company, Budget Appliances, Inflatables, Rental, Budget Appliances. I think that's on here twice. Spec Industries. What about Graham Spec? Boston but he's always right here. This guy is always on stage. I don't understand how he's not sweating. It's like
This guy.
Get out of the way. The keyboard guy is trying to get in here.
All right, sorry.
I'm excited to hear Don't Stop Believing. I saw the opening, so play.
The best band ever. Or so. The hair, glam, all your 80s favorite tunes out there. And then our headline tonight is none other than
Frank Kreitz and Filet of Soul. And boy, what a treat he is. You're really going to enjoy him if you have not seen him in the past. And if you haven't, you're going to say, wow, I should have seen him in the past.
he's actually around here.
And yeah, I saw that. Clark Kent.
Yeah, he's in disguise today, but Ozzy Osbourne will be making an appearance right after Sunset Strip.
Revive the Rose is coming up a little bit later on. Ashland Vince and Four Point View will be on shortly as well. There's water, by the way, right beside the stage over here. There's a little booth over here. Pick up some water. Make sure you're hydrated. Don't drink whiskey.
Pardon? Okay, we will be attempting the Guinness Book of World Records attempt about 4 o'clock today. They will happen down at the docks. We'll be on the mic and let you know exactly when and where things are happening and exactly what to do if you want to take part in the festivities.
I just want to say on behalf, I guess, of the music, and Corey Cruz is here. Corey's walking around. Hi, Corey. It's good to see you, Corey. Corey is like global domination. He's on tour. He's all over the place. He just got back from Japan, but he's here today. Maybe he thinks this is Japan. I don't know.
We're happy to have him here.
Support live music. You can check out live band listings. Well, they're not really live listings. They're listings of bands playing live on bsliverocks.com. It's a website I have with my partner, Bobby R. Rock, who, by the way, is the lead singer of the band Sunset Strip.
And they rock.
But we encourage you to go support local music, whether it's St. Catharines, Niagara Falls, Welland, wherever. Make sure you pay for your music. Support the artists. They work hard. I know what it's like. I'm old now, so I just play cover songs. But I remember the day of going out there, playing every club, trying to make some money, trying to sell your music, and they rely on people like you to do that so that they can enjoy some Patron.
Shane Christopher Neal, former drummer of the band Warrant. I don't know if anybody has ever heard of Warrant, but he was the drummer. So yeah, I know they suck, but anyway, they're washed and dried up. But anyway, Mr. Neal is in the house. We're happy to have him here as my co-host today. He did a great job in the '80s.
I'm still in the '80s, dude.
Yeah, he saw red a few times. So again, we'd like to thank the city of Welland for putting this fantastic event on today. So stay tuned. We're going to break a world record tonight, and we're going to set a world record. We got a lot of great entertainment coming your way very shortly. Stick around.
Hey folks, anybody watching the live stream, our apologies, it's been a little static for a little while. We're just changing locations, although it looks like everybody is paddling up here towards the Lincoln Street Bridge to try and do the Guinness World Record attempt. So, I don't know. I guess we're on the move. So bear with us. The feed may go down for a minute, but then it should pop back up. I'm not really sure. Okay, I got an idea. Okay, hold on. Okay, what's going on now is we're just getting set actually for the Guinness World Record attempt. So there you go. I'll just say hi. Hey, it's KJ here. And yeah, behind us, we got the Lincoln Street Bridge, which I guess is going to be kind of the northern barrier for the world record attempt. And then, as you see, the floats are now getting linked together. And that's really the crux of the Guinness World Record attempt, is that all the inflatables, all the tubes, what have you, they all have to actually be touching. And you cannot cheat, you cannot use ropes or anything like that. You're allowed to link arms, you can hold on to the inflatable next to you, but you can't actually tether yourself to one another. So, as you see, we've got kind of spans forming. This longest one here, kind of right behind me, is maybe, what is that, 25, 30 inflatables. And then you got another section, again, about 25 or 30 more. And once they get this all together, then the Guinness guy, Philip, who we interviewed earlier, he'll get on the water and he'll actually slowly in a boat, I don't know if it's a boat, a Sea-Doo, what he's going to use, and he'll just kind of cruise by and just make sure that nobody's using any ropes, anything like that. And this is a brand new category for a Guinness World Record. So nobody's ever set this record before, and Guinness set the threshold at 100 meters. So it has to at least be 100 meters to be a world record, and they're expecting that maybe they might be able to go 1,000 meters, go a full kilometer, which would really set the bar pretty high if there's another community that's thinking about beating that. But a pretty successful 2017 FloatFest here in Welland, and things have been delayed a little bit. They were hoping to start the Guinness World Record attempt about maybe an hour and a half ago. You can see people collected on the East Bank there in behind the Wellness Center and the arenas. And there's thousands of people over here on the West Bank. In behind us, we've done a tour of it before. We got the stage, we got vendors going. It's really just a blast down here. And, you know, a testament to just, I don't want to say how good this can be, but there's talks of improving it. There's talks of bringing a beach in and using the recreational canal more to not just the advantage, but the community's advantage. And, again, thousands of people down here on the recreational canal for Welland FloatFest. Anyway, I'll just let you watch the action from here, and I'll try and point out some highlights kind of as they happen. When the Guinness guy gets there, I'll try and focus in on him, and maybe we'll interview some of the people here just kind of along the banks. We're on the west side of the Welland Recreational Canal. The Lincoln, the Scuba Park, I think officially is what it's called. You know, the docks that are out there that you can get to the water and access the water. That's been the launching point for pretty much everybody today. And now, well, here you go. This is kind of the northern end as they're still trying to link. And it does look like it's coming together. It's getting a little waylaid over there to the south at the tip, but I imagine they'll figure that out and see if they can straighten this line out. But it doesn't matter the number of people participating. It all has to do with the length, and 100 meters is right now at least what they have to get to officially declare it a Guinness World Record. So enjoy. Okay, should we go for a little walk here? Let's see if we can pull this off. There you go. There I am. Hey, everybody. Watching the live stream. Lots of people here lying in the banks. Let's go for a little walk and see if we can see them. Okay, so here we go. Just going selfie stick, wireless mic. See all the people here behind me. Guinness World Record attempt. That's what everybody's queuing up for. So here we go. Rolling through. Beep 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 beep. Hey guys, how you doing? This is the live stream of the Welland FloatFest.
Good, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Enjoying yourself?
Having a great time.
Weather-wise, couldn't be any better. Were you here last year?
Yes.
And there's going to be a third annual, right? I mean, this is an institution, practically.
There's got to be another one.
Want to say hi to anyone?
I like to say hi to my kids, my family out there.
And that looks delicious. It's just a slushy, eh? Good old school slushy. Can't go wrong. Enjoy, guys. All right, so there you go. Just some of the people. Yes? Oh, okay. Hi, how are you? Just cruising right in here. This is the live stream, and you are?
Sandy?
And Sandy, you're from Welland?
Yes. And I come down here every day, but this is fantastic.
Yeah, you really like this?
Oh, it's beautiful. What Welland should be.
And Welland's really mulling over the idea of doing a little more with the recreational canal. The idea's floated out there, maybe installing a beach permanently down here. You come here all the time. Would you like to see that?
Definitely.
What else would you like to see? I mean, it's a beautiful waterway. I'm glad that they're using it for events like this, but you said you're here all the time, and it's probably underutilized. Wouldn't you say underutilized a bit?
Yes, definitely. It's such a beautiful canal, and there could be so much more going on. But now they have yoga on the water. They have the scuba diving, exercise class.
And down south of here, you've got the 2 rowing courses. Those are fantastic,
Oh,
but we're definitely moving in the right direction. And events like this just go to show how many people want to use the canal in this way. Yeah, it's awesome.
It should be used this way.
And you
Everybody's enjoying
found yourself a little bit of shade as well, did you?
Yes.
Well, thanks very much. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, Christy. Hi, Roland. Hi, Rylan.
All right, cool. We're going to continue walking. Thank you. All right, there you go. See, people getting the idea and just kind of pulling me aside. Hey, KJ, I want to talk. Here's some people. And just walking around. Here's people taking a selfie. You know, they're taking a picture. Sneak in on there. Let's see what's going on. Now you can see all the people lining up for the Guinness World Record attempt. It's pretty far, all the way down there behind me. Pretty impressive. I have to see somebody out there with a pirate flag. Everybody of the true spirit down here on the Recreational Canal for the Guinness World Record attempt. So just cruising around here. Looking to see if anybody wants to talk. Oh, the geese are out there. Yeah, we got a family of geese coming by for the World Record attempt. Maybe they heard of it, the World Record attempt, so there you go. Family of geese just cruising by. Hey, everybody enjoying the Recreational Canal. They're all pointing it out. Hey, look at the geese there. Just a beautiful day. We got all kinds of geese out there. I wonder if that counts in the World Record attempt. So, anywho, just taking you for a little walk. We'll go back now to just a still camera, and you can see part of the line here as they try and form. It's a difficult task. Trying to form this line. And do it all at the same time. And we got a guy out there swimming now trying to pull the 2 links back together. I mean, the waves are what they are, the wind is what it is, and the current is what it is. And it's tough to kind of keep the boat stationary. And there's no anchors. You can't rope yourself to the shore. You can't anchor yourself in. So what seems like maybe a simple task of just creating the largest inflatable link is actually more difficult than you may think. So let's see if we can do it. Go Welland. Well, this is an interesting one, and here, I'll see if I can turn the camera so we can get a glimpse of this. We got this floating island here, and that's being towed out there by, I think, a girl in a life jacket that's swimming. She's a full-on tugboat here for this floating island as they try and form one of the missing links, but it's proving ever so difficult to try and link everybody together. I don't know if you can truly see how far down it goes. Right now there's hundreds of people on the water floating, trying to be part of this Guinness World Record. All they need is 100 meters, and you can clearly see that that they're going to surpass that if they ever kind of are able to pull everybody together. Like I say, you know, chain is only strong as its weakest link, and right now we got a few broken links in this chain, but they're trying to rectify that, and not quite sure where Philip is, our Guinness man, whether he's there, but and all the inflatables need to be touching. This is actually going to prove to be quite difficult to get this done. We'll see if we can pull it together in time here. So I think what's happening now is they're trying to pull together, I guess, the two biggest links, and we'll just spin around behind ourselves here so that you can get a view. Can you see that behind me? So we've got kind of the pirate flag and the big yellow rubber duck there. That's the starting point of this Guinness World Record attempt. And everybody needs to be touching. So right now, these guys are just kind of moving downstream, moving south away from the Lincoln Street Bridge to see if they can close the gap there. But lots of gaps, and that's one of the faux pas when trying to put together this Guinness World Record, is that there can be no gaps. All of the inflatables, in fact, have to be touching to form the link, and have to at least be 100 meters long to set a new Guinness World Record. We can definitely, there's enough inflatables in the water, enough people participating, that we can do better than 100 meters. So, sorry, camera kind of sagging there on me. But we'll see. So that's what's going on right now. And as you see, there's lots of people that have kind of lined up along the canal bank just to see this Guinness World Record happen. And people everywhere. Thousands of people in attendance here today, both on the water and on higher ground. But it's a blast. It's a blast seeing all these people. It's a fun event. And, you know, hey, who's going to say anything wrong about FloatFest? You know? It's FloatFest, at exactly what it is. A bunch of people taking advantage of the water on a gorgeous Sunday and just relaxing and floating. I think I saw a couple of people that were actually asleep today out on one of the floating islands. So kudos to them. That is a mucho relaxo right there. I think that's relaxation times like 1,000 if you can get to that level of relaxation. Falling asleep on a floaty on the rec canal. That's a new level. All right. So as you see, they're still trying to link up here and see if we can get anywhere close to a Guinness World Record, and they're still trying for it. So stay tuned. All right, things are looking a little more promising right now, I would say. I think everybody agrees. The line's looking a little straighter now. Still some gaps, though, and unfortunately, you know, we've gone over it with the chain and the weakest link, and one leak breaks the chain. One broken link, rather, breaks the chain, and what we're trying to do is link everybody together, and 100 meters. 100 meters is what we have to break. Hopefully we can really set a high mark, and I don't know if you knew this, but this, in fact, is a brand new category for Guinness. Never before have they had a world record for the longest inflatable chain. So they set the parameters. Guinness did. They sat down, poured over the details, said, okay, what criteria need to be met in order to actually declare it a world record. And they said, okay, they have to be touching, physically touching. The inflatables need to be touching, and you cannot tie yourself to one another. So you are allowed to link arms or something like that. But and as you see, a lot of people are doing that to make sure that their inflatables are at least close right now. Now, when the Guinness adjudicator actually goes by in the boat, that's when everybody will, pull everybody nice and close. But as you see, the one gap there, almost right in front of us, right over there, they're trying to close that gap now and bring everybody a little closer together. But it's a little tough in the water, right? A little tough in the water to maneuver and pull all that weight around. So we'll see if we can pull this together. I mean, literally pull this together and pull this thing off. And time will tell. But that's what we're waiting. That's what we're waiting for is the Guinness World Record, just so you know. Vendors, bands, it's been a very busy day, not just kind of down by the Lincoln Docks where everybody was launching, but up here along the western bank. We're right across from the Wellness Center and the arenas. They got everything set up here, and it's just a fantastic location. A lot of really, I'll say, older, mature trees, providing lots of shade for people. So it really is a fantastic venue for FloatFest, and you see everybody's enjoying it down here by the thousands today, and we'll just see whether or not it's going to culminate in a Guinness World Record or not. So time will tell. Inside the studio here under a tent and just taking a load off. Oh. Right, you got to talk into the microphone. So here's where we've been all day under a tent. Just on top here of a little slope before you get right down to the bank of the canal. And I hope you're not expecting play-by-play commentary on the on FloatFest and the Guinness World Record attempt. We could try. Just inject some enthusiasm like a horse racing call. We've got Yellow Rubber Ducky out there, White Swan, but right now again this big long chain is broken in too many places right now to say that in fact it is a world record, and we'll take another look at it here. All right, we'll just hold on. See if I can pull this off, and I just did. Let's look behind myself here and see. There you go. Can you see everybody behind me here? They're trying to link up, and still too many gaps, I guess, to appease the Guinness folk. Philip is his name. Good British accent, but he's been in America for 17 years, and he's an official adjudicator. And in talking to him earlier today, he said the last Guinness World Record that he was asked to oversee and verify was, in fact, the world's fastest drone. And can't remember where he said. It was in the United States. But I think he said 165 miles an hour, which is just, I mean, blink and you miss it. That's fast. That's like F1 fast. Isn't it NASCAR fast, I think? Maybe they don't even go that fast. But anyway, we're trying for Welland's own world record here. And I don't know, right now it's still very broken up. They're trying to pull this thing together. I'm sure they're trying everybody's patience just a little bit. A lot of people have been floating for a long time. But then again, it's a good place to be stuck, wouldn't you admit? Oh, sorry, guys, we're going to be delayed for another half hour. Sure. So what do I got to do? Just continue to float here in the canal? Yeah, that's all. I can do that. You know, I can accommodate that. So that's where we are. Take a little 360 look here at everything around us. There you go. And do you want to go the other way? And that's where I'm going to put down the microphone now, and we'll take another look at the canal and see how we're coming along here with this Guinness World Record attempt. Okay, not exactly sure what's going on now here. We'll try and see if we can get down to a better vantage point. Here you go, you're with me now, and we'll see if we can step out a little bit here and see if you can see what I'm seeing. But it looks like the chain is no longer. A lot of people have just abandoned, and I don't think they were ever involved in what could be considered the Guinness World Record attempt, unless maybe further down the Rec Canal, maybe there was a chain. Again, 100 meters is all they were looking for. Claim a brand new Guinness World Record, and that would be the new starting point for anybody else in the world who wanted to beat us down the road. But I don't know. Don't exactly know what's going on, because they were trying to connect the chain there for probably a good half hour, 40 minutes in the water, and at times looked like they were close to doing so. And then you kind of turn around, and now it looks like it's really broken apart. So we'll continue to stream here for a little bit and let you know if we get any word as to what's up. But people are starting to kind of move away from the shoreline. So not exactly sure. You can see everything behind me here. So I'm just taking a moment to look at myself, and there you go. It's Kevin Jack, by the way, and our company is WeStream, and we're just donating our time and our stream today to Welland FloatFest. If you have any streaming needs, we're the people. We're the people in Niagara. We do a lot of city councils, and then we also do a lot of sports. We do all the provincial championships for Gymnastics Ontario and for Ontario Volleyball Association. We do national volleyball championships. Coming up next week, actually, we're going to be in Guelph for the World Dwarf Games. So like the the Dwarf Olympics. Every 4 years, it moves around the world, and this year it's in Guelph. And there are athletes from, I think, 24, 25 nations that are all coming to Guelph, and we'll be streaming everything from track and field to soccer, to badminton, to volleyball. I believe there's a volleyball day as well. It's going to be pretty cool. So if you want any more info, there you go. There's just trying to get my shirt in there. WeStream, and it's 2 E's in We and Stream, and our little logo's up in the top left corner there. So if you want to know more about our company or whatever, all of our contact info's on there, cell phone's on there, so you can just shoot me a text or an email, or however you choose to get in contact with people these days. I'll just flip back now to kind of just our main stationary camera that has a peek downriver, and we'll see if in fact some. Oh, here, I'll see if you can see what I see here. See down the corner, there comes a guy in a jet ski, and don't know whether or not that's our adjudicator or not, but looks like they have formed some sort of linkage down there. Whether or not it is Guinness worthy, I guess we'll find out in due time. All right. Hey everyone, so it's Kevin Jack again here from WeStream, and I think we're just going to wrap things up here. Just going to take a peek down the canal and see what we see. And I don't know where we're at in the whole cycle here, the Guinness World Record. Again, we only had to get 100 meters, and I'm probably sure at some point they had 100 meters of straight linkage, but was that when we had the Guinness guy around, and it might have just been momentarily. So. Not sure, no word yet as to whether they were successful in their bid for a Guinness World Record, but that's going to wrap up our broadcast. But remember, the party continues well into the evening down here on the west bank of the Recreational Canal, cutting right through downtown Welland. You can see the beautiful East Main Street Bridge off to the distance. Actually, you can probably see it as well, right? Well, I just talked, but you can see it there. That's the Lincoln Street Bridge. It's closest to us, and then beyond that is kind of the famous, the iconic East Main Street Bridge in Welland. My name is Kevin Jack. We are from WeStream, if you can see our logo there. 2 E's in We and Stream. We are professional live streamers, and today, just due to a number of just logistical reasons, it was a little difficult for us to get right down by the water. Would have liked to have done that, and next year if we're back, we'll set things up just a little differently so that we can give you a more, I don't want to say intimate experience, but yeah, we'll meet a few more of the people and get you right down there at the water's edge, so to speak. So for everybody that came down and enjoyed a beautiful sunny day at FloatFest. I know we'll see you back here for the 3rd annual. Book it, book it. This is going to become a summer staple for everybody in Welland. So for everybody involved, everybody that came down, a big thank you. And truly, this is just a great uplifting community event for the city of Welland, and thousands upon thousands of people attended this year, and I'm assuming that this event is just going to grow and grow and grow in popularity in the years to come. So WeStream, very happy to be a part of it. Thanks to Mike Parent, who kind of coordinated the whole thing. Again, my name is Kevin Jack, and if you ever want to know more about live streaming or our services, WeStream.com, okay? WeeStreem.com, WeStream.com. Thanks so much.